What's up, YouTube? It's Kyle again with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today we are going to do an EDC Pocket Dump. Now, obviously, most of this stuff is redundant, so I don't carry all of this stuff, but it's things that go into my rotation and that I pretty much have on me all day long. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go over my EDC, things that I carry on my person every single day. Some of these things are going to be redundant, but for the most part, I have at least one of these items on my person every single day. First of all, YouTube's going to go crazy, but I don't give a damn. First of all, we're going to go over basically what I carry as far as my firearm, one of the most important things that I do carry. This is an Alien Gear holster, and this is carrying the Ruger LC9E. This particular gun has been a pretty good companion. It's a relatively lightweight for inside the waistband carry. The Alien Gear holster is absolutely wonderful because it's so comfortable. I hardly recognize that I have this thing on. But this is the gun and the setup that I carry almost every day. Sometimes I do change it up, and I will carry the Shield. M&P Shield 9mm in the same rig in the Alien Gear, because you can buy different shells for those. And then on some days I do open carry because it's legal here in the great state of Alabama, America. I have the gun I've had the longest. This is the Glock 17. I've had this thing forever. And I carry this. I don't usually carry this inside the waistband. But sometimes I do. Most of the time I carry it outside the waistband, and it's in a Galco leather holster where I can just kind of snap it to my belt like that instead of having to run it through. Makes it more convenient for me. This particular gun has been with me almost ever since I was 21 years old, and I am 38 years old right now. So very near and dear to my heart, this thing. And if I ever have to have kind of a shit hit the fan situation, this is what I'm grabbing. All right, after that, the things that I carry with me, I've been carrying of course, you know me, I'm a knife guy, and I've been carrying a EDC fixed blade. This is the Azula 2, and it has the micarta handles. It's about the perfect size for an EDC fixed blade carry. It comes with this nice plastic sheath that has a Blade Tech lock. Blade Tech, I can't remember exactly what this thing's called. Anyway, it fits onto the Kydex sheath, or that way I actually have this on my left side because my primary folder is going to be in my right pocket, so this is going to be on my left side on my belt. And this thing is a dream. It's very lightweight, can take it out and put it back in the sheath really easy on a day-to-day basis. So anytime that I don't want to use my folder to do something kind of hardcore, I pull this bad boy out, and it works out great. I do carry a Bic lighter everywhere I go. I have an EDC, kind of a EDC get home bag that I carry with me everywhere. If you guys are interested in that, I'll probably do a video on that as well. But I have multiple ways to start fire. That's always handy to have. Of course, your simple little wallet. This is the cheap old wallet from Walmart. I'm not going to show you my ID or anything, but it's got a couple of... I'm looking for another wallet. I do carry my wallet in my back pocket. A lot of these minimalist wallets that people are into these days are carried in the front pocket. But I carry so much stuff, guys, I have to carry my wallet in my back pocket. But I am looking for something different. And if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. But I've been relatively happy with this thing. It does the job. It's a little thick. So I probably have a lot of stuff in there that I don't really need. Of course, keys. You know, everybody has their keys. I'm also looking to get what's called a key bar. Very, very popular brand out there for a key organizer. I'm really looking forward to getting one of those because as of right now, this is just kind of being thrown in my left pocket, and it kind of gets in the way. So hopefully I'll be able to pick one of those up and kind of show you that it goes from this to what the key bar does, which keeps it organized and less jingly. This is also something that I always keep in my left pocket. This is a very simple Victorinox. This is called the nail clip. my fingernails grow really fast, so and my wife always gets on to me. So this knife always goes with me because it is a knife. But as you can see, it also has an actual very good set of nail clippers. These things come wicked sharp, and so they're actually very handy to have around because my nails grow so doggone fast. It does have a nail file and another very flimsy pencil blade. If somebody asks to borrow a knife and I think they are not a knife person, I will more than likely just hand them this so they can cut open whatever package they're wanting. But it also has a handy dandy pair of scissors, if I can get them out of here. There we go. Has scissors. Not the best scissors in the world, as you can see. They don't really, they don't have much spring in them. I don't use these very often, but they're there. One of the main reasons that I picked this is because of the nail clippers and the tweezers and toothpick. I use those all the time. That is something that I just can't go without now, and that's why this is always in my pocket. This thing is so lightweight, doesn't weigh anything. I don't have my scale out tonight, guys, but anyway, very handy to have. Victorinox, of course, has so many different models with different tools on them that just make your life easier. One thing that I have had in my pocket for, man, I've probably had one of these in my pocket for the last 10 years or so. This is the Streamlight Micro and MicroStream. I forget the lumens on this thing, but it's such a small package, very lightweight. I throw it in my pocket. I don't use this clip. I do enjoy the clip though because it's a reversible clip where you can clip this on a hat and then have a mini headlamp. And I can't tell you how many times that I've done that. This light gives me enough light to, if I'm trying to find something, or walking from the house to the car and it's pitch black, it gives me enough light to be able to see what I'm doing. If I need to look into nooks and crannies, if you don't carry a flashlight, if you start carrying one, I guarantee you will always carry one. So handy to have. Once you start carrying it, you will realize, man, this is pretty sweet. I need to carry one of these. And this is a great option because it's so small. I just throw it in the pocket. Now, there are some days where I think I might need a little bit more light, or if I know I'm going to a place where I need to throw out a little bit more. This is the Streamlight ProTac L2. I do like Streamlight. I don't have any O-lights, but a lot of people are into O-lights right now, or have been for a while, and I need to pick one of those up. Also, Phoenix makes some good lights. But this one does come with me if I know I'm going to be out at night and I need to see a little farther. This one has a little bit more, a few more lumens to throw out, has a lot more throw on it. Of course, you guys know I always have a fixed blade on, or I'm sorry, a folding knife on me. And this was one I just did the review on, the Benchmade 560 BK-1 or Super Freak. Excellent knife. Check out my review on this guy. Another thing I always have on me is a pen. Now, I've been thinking about getting a nicer pen, but I'll be honest with you, this is the Zebra F-701. These are very popular pens. It's a full stainless steel construction. It writes beautifully. If I get my camera to focus there, dropped it. But anyway, it's got knurling down here. It's very easy to write with, clicky. I always have this basically into my pocket, or my shirt. I usually wear a polo shirt, and this goes in between the buttons on my shirt. You can see there, people at my job, they are always stealing stuff. So I had my laser engraver guy put my initials on there. Look at there. Take gum, camera. Let's do this. There we go. But I love this thing. I carry it everywhere. Stainless steel construction, so it's a beast. I mean, it's not going to break. You can throw this thing around. It's going to work just fine. I don't remember what the refills are on this, but I mean, you could pick these up for like $6-7 at any store. But they're great. One other thing that I always have on me, because I just use them all the time. These are the Samsung Galaxy Buds. I actually have a box here. These things are great. The only thing that I don't like about these is noise canceling. If I have them in, I'm talking on the phone, everybody can hear whatever's happening around me. That's the only thing I don't like about these. The battery life is great. These are the kind that go into your ears, and then it's a charging base. So you wear them, you put them back in, it charges them as you're putting them back in. So anyway, I love these things. Oops, it just connected to my Bluetooth. Haha. And I seriously wear them all day, every day. At work, in the car. I don't hardly listen to the radio. I listen to these and listen to like Pandora or some talk podcast or something. But they're great. Another thing I always have on me is a multi-tool. I carry this. I wear like a, I guess, Carhartt pants or Carhartt style pants that have the pocket on the right side, and this lives there. I always have this thing with me. This particular one is the Leatherman Charge Plus. The reason I like this, they have a lot of models, obviously Leatherman does, but the reason I like this is because most of the tools on the outside are one-handed opening. You have the saw, you have a regular blade, you know, you got a file on the outside. It's got so many tools. And the only thing that, you know, might not like, or not a lot of people might not like is because it's not spring loaded. So that's kind of a problem. I still use them quite a bit, and it doesn't bother me that much, but it would be nice if these were spring loaded. It does have the replaceable carbide cutters there. But Leatherman is a great company. They have a great warranty. I will never go without a multi-tool on my person anymore because I use this thing so much. And to go along with that, I actually do have, this was the sheath that the multi-tool was supposed to go in, but because this thing has a pocket clip, it goes into that pocket, and then this slides right behind it. And this is the bit kit. And guys, I use these, I mean, not all of them, but for the most part, I use these all the time. Here's the bit driver that goes in there, that goes into the tool, and then you can have a little bit more reach. This thing has saved my butt quite a few times, and I just can't see myself going out of the house for the day without this in my pocket. It just is a wonderful tool to have. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, one thing I can't show you because I'm wearing it right now, but if you guys do carry weapons, if you carry a gun, you need a good belt. I've had quite a few different concealed carry belts that are made for gun guys. This is one here that I picked up called Next Belt. It is an American-made company, and this is a ratchet belt. So instead of having holes in your belt, it has a ratchet. Let's see if you actually can see. So you have a little lever, you know, a lever there. It doesn't really have a picture of the ratchet, but anyway, on one side of it, the belt buckle acts as the ratchet. You pull it through, and it's 1/4 inch increments. So you can get it, you can keep it as loose or as tight as you want in 1/4 inch increments versus, you know, 1 inch increments on a regular belt. It's reinforced. It's leather with reinforcement in the inside, so it's not bendy, which makes it a good gun belt. Really have enjoyed this thing. I guess I've had this for about 6 months. The only thing I'll say about it is there is a little bit of fraying happening with the belt right now, but they have a good warranty as well, and I might contact them to see what they think about it. But other than the little bit of fraying on some of the stitching, this belt is held up well. The belt buckle, it looks great. It's very well made, and it's a good choice. But that's about it, guys. That's really what I carry on a day-to-day basis. It's going to be one of the firearms, most of the time this flashlight, and then everything else you see here. It's on my person all the time. And I know it kind of does seem like a lot, but it doesn't bother me. Some people are more minimalist, and that's totally fine. I am looking for another minimalist wallet, so help me out, guys. Give me some recommendations on that. But that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, please help me out. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below if you didn't like this video. Tell me what you didn't like about it, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.